Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Happy Labor Day.
Mr. TB.
What's going on, Mrs. TB? Hey.
Oh, it's been a nice weekend for sure.
Sure has.
We thought we'd start just a little bit earlier.
Yeah, we thought we'd kick it off a few minutes early. It's, just make sure everything's working. We had some technical difficulties last week, and
Right. Oh, what a headache.
we already have a couple people out there.
Look at Silver Finder and Winning Image Photography's already out there.
Hey, and Silver Wolverine's joined us.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good to
and
see
Silver
folks.
Stealer. Silver Wolverine, I got my days confused because of the long weekend, and yesterday I told Mrs. TV, I go, hey, it's Saturday, let's go down to that coin shop, coin store. And it's like, she's like, it's Sunday. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. We stay so busy. I get my days confused sometimes, but I really want to go down and check out that coin store. And a friend of mine went down there after your recommendation, and she said it was pretty cool down there. So I'm hoping to make it down there someday.
That would be
Silver
fun. I would
Wolverine.
go with you.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Right.
Right, like I said, like I've whined about before, we don't have a good local coin store around us, which is really kind of surprising with us being, in the Metro Detroit area and out in Oakland County, and there's, Livingston County and these counties that are out in this area, none of them have good, even Macomb County, not that I'm aware of, so.
That's interesting.
Anyway.
Yeah, Southeast Michigan does have quite a few, coin shops or coin shows that we find around in those counties, but, it's just trying to find those coin shops that seems to be a little bit of work.
Yeah, so Silver Stealer went boating today. His back is killing him. Yeah,
Oh,
I saw you mention that on your on one of the channel comments. You said your back was hurting you all day or something. That's a bummer. Nothing worse than a sore back, I'll tell you.
oh yeah. Yeah.
It's not good. And I just flipped over so I could see it on what everybody else is seeing. So that's cool.
That's helpful, isn't it, TV? Let's see, what are you broadcasting, huh?
Yeah, I was looking at the baby screen over
Huh?
here. I went to the monster screen. See the baby screen and the monster
Small
screen.
screen.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
You were still watching it, though.
yeah,
It's just smaller?
yeah.
Oh, well, what's the problem then?
These old eyes.
Oh, I see.
Come on. So Silver Stealer says it was hurting before boating. Yeah. Well, at least
Well, you may as
boating.
well do something fun,
fun.
yeah.
Enjoy the day for sure.
Right.
Fortunately, we're not having to worry about that hurricane barreling down on so many people right now, and I know there's a lot of YouTubers that are possibly impacted as well. So we just got to pray for our friends and pray for the people on the east coast of the U.S. because they're
Right.
about to get something pretty hard slammed on them.
It's amazing how that hurricane is just sitting in that one spot for so long, or just barely moving along.
Yeah, I mean, it's been sitting over the Bahamas for like a day, moving 1 mile an hour.
Well, all the other
It's moving
mess on the
almost
way
as
up.
fast as me.
I think it's moving faster than you, TV. Hate to say it.
So, Silver Grandma's joined us. Little Silver Grandma, thank you for joining us tonight. And Wendy Rich Talking says, I have a big monitor for editing. Yep.
Oh, nice.
I use my MacBook Pro for my editing. It's only got a 15-inch monitor. I'd like to plug it into something bigger for sure. But yeah, it does the job most of the time. But it'd be nice to
Well, you
have
do a
my
good job
setup.
on editing with that smaller monitor.
Yeah. I'd like to have that set up like I have at work, like I have here, the dual monitor. And
Mm-hmm.
I could have it, but it just doesn't really work for where I'm generally doing my editing from. So, Silver Stealer says the Bahamas are gone. Yeah, last night I checked on the news, they were saying that they weren't getting a whole lot of video or calls or anything on the Bahamas. I don't know how bad it really is because nobody's really getting anything out. Although I did see. It seems I saw a couple videos and it was pretty bad. So
I did see something that a lot of buildings were lost, homes.
oh yeah, I mean my gosh, a storm like that just stopped over the top of you for 24 hours. My God, can you imagine? Holy smokes.
Well, at least tornadoes are smaller, and that's what we have to deal with in the Midwest. But they also get tornadoes after,
Yeah.
after
they get a lot
the
of tornadoes as
hurricane,
part of
so
those
that
hurricanes,
they get it twice as bad.
So anyway, we wanted to wish everybody a happy Labor Day. I'm sure the people down in the southeast aren't feeling like it's a happy Labor Day for them, but Labor Day is a special moment in the U.S. or a special day to honor those of us who work and those who have worked in the past. I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but today is our 125th celebration of the federal holiday. So
Really?
been a federal holiday for 125 years.
Wow.
So
What are we supposed to be honoring? I mean, I think Memorial Day, everybody understands that one.
Well, the Department of Labor celebrates year-round efforts. What I found, it says they celebrate the year-round efforts of American workers who diligently contribute to U.S. society and the economy. According to the Department of Labor, Labor Day is a national tribute to the contributions workers have made through the strength, prosperity, and well-being of our country.
I
So that's
especially appreciate the silver miners.
Right.
Those out there laboring in those mines to dig out that silver.
That can't be a fun job
No.
doing that silver mining, but yeah, so they honor the people who work by giving us a day off, so that's pretty cool.
That is.
There's a lot of riots and a lot of protests that went on back in the 1800s when this became a law, and that was in response to that, so.
Interesting. A little bit of history there, TB.
Yeah, so Silver Steelers talking about the hurricane. Freeport had the ice stalled for hours before moving away at 1 mile per hour. Yeah, boy. Silver Ripples has joined us. What's going on, SR? Appreciate you joining us. It's all right that you're late. We won't penalize you this time. So anyway, yeah, happy Labor Day, everybody. It's nice.
I always appreciate Silver
nice to have a
Ripples
treat.
showing up.
Yeah, we do. Nice to have a 3-day weekend, and also one of the goals of it was to have a holiday between July 4th and Thanksgiving too. One of the founders of Labor Day also wanted to have a federal holiday somewhere in between, so that's pretty cool. Thank you to that person. I actually
make sure we take some vacation days, right?
Well, that's a good point. Wedding image photography. She says, I think I'd rather silver mine than clean the elephant pens at the zoo. There's always a worse job, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah, so. Well, we hope everybody enjoyed your day today. I'm kind of wondering, did anybody get any good Labor Day buys?
Sales? Were
Sales?
there sales out there?
Yeah, I got a
TB, you were
couple.
looking out for some sales,
Yeah,
weren't
I
you?
got one from J.M. Bullion, and I saw Modern Coin Mart, and maybe somebody else, but I wasn't real impressed with them. They were okay. I guess maybe it's just because silver's gone up so high that it makes you kind of shocked at the price when they're like giving you a deal. You're like, that's not a deal.
But it is with the new price, right?
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody else took advantage. We are a little concerned that silver's going to continue to go up, and that's good if we're selling, bad if we're stacking. So
Right.
I'm wondering if you guys are still purchasing, or are you kind of on hold? What's your strategy since silver's gone up so high lately? I mean, really, doesn't really seem like that was that long ago. It was $16-17 an ounce. So, I mean, it's really gone up. It takes quite. A tube of Silver Eagles are, close to $420 now. It wasn't that long ago. It seems like we were paying $340, $350 for them. So. Yeah, I agree. Monumentals gives away a used peace dollar. The $3,000 is right. Yeah, I saw that deal. Yeah, right. Spend $3,000, we'll give you a worn down peace dollar. And then Silver Ripple says his eyes can't appreciate their deals, can't pull the trigger right now. Yeah, it really is tough.
It doesn't seem like.
But on the other hand, I mean, if silver's going to continue to go up, I mean, and we don't continue to purchase now, then
Right.
maybe, you know, how are we going to feel when it gets up to $19, $20? You know, so
Right.
we'd still like to buy something, but we're very cautious. I mean, again, we were looking at the silver eagles, and it's just so hard to spend that much money on, you know, 20 of them right now, and
Right.
when it wasn't that long ago, we got them for quite a bit cheaper. But you know, that's kind of the way the story goes.
And wasn't it up to $50 several years ago? And I mean, it climbed, peaked at 50, and then it just started dropping
Yeah, it
all
dropped
over
right off
again.
pretty quick. So,
But I
but
guess the idea would be if you had purchased along the way and sold. But the thing is, you don't know when it's gonna start
Yeah.
dropping back down, right?
I mean, it's more likely to get up into the 20s and rest there for a while and climb slowly. Unless, you know, certain economic things happen to drive it up really quick. But Silver Steeler says that he's in total pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a big deal for you, Silver Steeler. So you're going to tell me if your LCS guy calls you in the middle of the night tonight and says, come on down, I got something for you. You're not going to go. Let us know when you're in photography. Let me know what happens with that.
You might need to give us the scoop.
So, when Image Photography recommends buying new numismatics at this time.
That's a great
That's
strategy.
definitely a consideration.
Yeah,
And
because
silver
they
is-
do have that residual value that can increase whether or not the value of the silver itself
Yeah,
goes down.
yeah.
Good idea.
So Ripple says that he just scored Eagles on July 5th for $16.68 each. Now they're spoiled. That's right. You know, they're up over $20, $21 right now. So, yeah, I mean, you have to find them for a deal to get them under $21. So, I think Bullion Exchanges was selling them for $2.30 over spot. So, you know, that's not bad. That's respectable. I prefer to pay under $2 when I buy them, but that can kind of hard to find sometimes. Silver Steeler says, I heard a CEO saying Kitco that silver could be $5 an ounce. They still would be profitable. Scary. I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, Silver Steeler says he'd be there if his LCS called. I thought you might.
Story changed a little bit.
And then Winning's kind of narking on him, but total pause. We have silver coming in the mail tomorrow. Oops. Yeah, we've kind of paused a little bit, but we do have something coming from Max, but it's not supposed to be shipped out till later this month. But other than that, we really haven't bought anything recently because of of course, constitutional silver. But other than that,
And you know, Talking Bullion, he needs to find that really great deal to motivate him. But once he finds that great deal, it's really difficult to not take the opportunity. But we do have a budget to consider, I think.
yeah. Controls in the middle of the night. Hey, Fiat Destroyer, how you doing? I'm not sure why what message you retracted. Didn't get a chance to see it, but how you doing tonight? And Sherry Ward's joined us. Hey, Sherry, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Sherry.
Busted Silver Steeler. Yep. Winning is spilling the beans on you, buddy. Sore back or not, he's out of that bed and to the LCS if that call's made. That was a great video you did of being in your LCS Silver Steeler and going through all this stuff. That was really cool. I hope you can do more of those. I really enjoyed that. It was pretty cool. I wish I had an LCS I could go to that would work on some stories with me and allow some recording. It's pretty cool stuff when people can see, you know, the real deal going on. Got silver in the mail last week too. I know you guys did the video on the new Liberty medal, and that was cool. Cool video. That's an interesting medal, although I'm not real happy with the quality of it, with what I've seen, but still a nice chunk of metal, that's for sure. Hey, Lazy Lawrence has joined us. What's going on, LL?
Well,
Yes.
LL tells us his leisurely
Leisurely
lingering
lingering
in lovely low levels of light.
Okay, awesome. We will. Scored 11 times 5x. Yep, that is awesome.
Mhm.
Especially right now.
If it's a good deal, I don't think we should pass it up if
You
you
can't-
can
you
afford
can't
to.
pass it up,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Silver Ripples is talking about the video I posted, I believe, yesterday about getting the $74 face value at, basically it was 10 times. It was $4.46 an ounce below spot. When I call
Yeah,
Mrs.
it
TB and I say, hey, we got another opportunity here, she's like,
What?
what's the question?
What?
It's rhetorical,
It's
isn't
just
it?
like, no budget. I guess we stretch it again.
Yeah, we have to, because I'll tell you, at $4.46 below spot, I mean, in my video I demonstrated that we saved almost $300 if we just would have
Amazing.
paid spot price for it.
It's amazing.
So we could turn around, obviously, and cash it back in and do what we needed to if we had to. We just have to get that. And like I've said before, I don't want him calling somebody else, you know.
Right.
I wanna
As long
answer
as
the
the
call.
opportunity is there and we can,
So I don't know if Silver Wolverine's still with us, but Silver Steeler thinks that Silver Wolverine's going to return the medal that he got. Sorry, Mrs. TB, were you saying something? Yeah.
I was, but continue, please.
Sorry, I interrupted you there.
Tell me what's going on.
Let me see. The chat's cruising pretty good on us.
Who's
I'm trying to
returning what?
keep up. Silver Wolverine's probably going to return his medal, you know, the one we looked at with the lady's head, and and
the
we've been seeing
video
some
that-
milk spots
Okay,
and
with all
different
those
things.
milk spots? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Silver Wolverine may be returning his. I
I
know that Salivate.
I think that's a good idea, don't you?
Oh yeah, I think that Salivate said he was
It's
going to
amazing.
keep his. Interesting, Salivate said on his live stream the other day he thinks some of his milk spotting's gone. The big one was still there, I
What?
think, but he thinks that
That's
some of it's
cool.
not there. That's which would be kind of strange.
Right.
Face
And
value.
you've seen some stretch marks, you called them, on a few.
Yeah, I don't know if
or
that's. I don't know if
two, or-
that's what if it's polish marks, but it looks like to me like the metal's been stretched or something a little bit. I'm not really sure.
Just doesn't look right. You're just kind of guessing maybe what it might be.
Oh, winning image tag for you guys bought the Pride of Two Nations as well, huh? You know, I would have liked to bought that series. It was just so expensive for 2 ounces of silver, but there was a special eagle in there from the American side, and I think the Canadian had a special coin. So it's really the only way to get those two really special coins, which would have been why I would have liked to have bought it, but I don't know, just have a hard time, paying out that premium, but it's definitely a pretty nice set and sold out pretty quick, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does look like she has half a head, like Silver Steeler's mentioning. Just the way they put that. Great analysis, by the way. Winning Image just really, I think, picked out how the line goes, and that's part of her photography expertise, I'm sure. But it just doesn't look right, but she picked out to us as far as why it didn't look right.
Hey, Money Maniacs, thanks for joining us. Yeah, people are still commenting about the Constitutional Silver I picked up for a great price.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That was unbelievable.
Yeah,
We
I
just were like, oh.
yeah, $74. As you know,
Sure,
that's
okay.
that's a pretty big commitment out of the old pocketbook. But I'll
It
tell you,
was.
it's a
And-
nice addition to the stack for sure.
Right. Had it not been such a great deal, we probably would have said, need to watch the
know.
budget a little more closely.
$3
So this
below
week,
spot.
TB, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for you. My dear.
Man, pretty soon you're gonna take away the bread and just slap it in my finger and say,
Here's your peanut butter. No jelly, no bread.
yeah, that was just fantastic. But even at $3 and $2, how I was getting it in the past before spot went
Oh,
up,
absolutely.
still a great price,
Absolutely.
especially to add to the stack. So, yeah. So we got.
What? Fiat Destroyer just donated $2.
Super chat. Hey, thank you,
Super
Fiat
Chat.
Destroyer. That's really
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. We that is really awesome. Happy Labor Day to us. Thank you, Fiat. We really appreciate that. And I've been following your channel as well, Fiat Destroyer. You've had some great videos. Keep up the good work, man. That's some really good stuff coming out of your channel. And
we appreciate the education on this, people's perspectives.
Silver Ripples likes the fact that you're going to feed me peanut butter and jelly.
Better than the fasting that we're going to have you do if you get any more really great deals.
Fasting's good for you, even without the good deals.
Plenty of water for you, DB.
Yeah, so yeah, cool to have that super chat. Thank you, FD. Appreciate it. So nobody really commented that they bought anything for Labor Day, which wouldn't surprise me because, the sales just don't appear to be that good, but they may be. We turn around next week or the week after, and,
Could be.
silver's at 19, and we're going, crap, we should have bought it back on Labor Day.
Right.
Mac and cheese from a box, Winnie, I haven't had that in a long time, but that could be coming to an end soon. Because, I'll tell you, macaroni and cheese.
Hey, here's your idea of fast. Silver Steeler says fasting means eat faster.
Yeah, the Fiat Destroyer says he got some ASCs for 79 cents over spot from Monarch.
Really?
Fiat, when you posted that video about going over there and getting them over for spot, or for 79 cents over spot, I went over there and I think the deal was already gone. Now, I think it was a couple hours after you put your video out, so that's always possible. But I think that deal ended pretty quick because when I went over there, I couldn't find it. So, which is usually what happens. They usually have a quantity of inventory they want to get rid of, and as soon as they get rid of it, it's gone. So, that's the deal with when especially when you find really great deals. Those things will be gone quick.
Right. They probably have a limited number of sales once they'll sell that way. Oh my gosh, Silver Ripples, thank you. $3.99 super chat.
For the constitutional silver guy and let go. All right. I need to give him $4 and then he goes, what's this for? I'll say, just because.
Right.
Yeah, I don't believe he knows I have a YouTube channel. I really don't want him to know I have a YouTube channel, so
right.
It's not any part of the deal. And really, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I'd still be buying it and buying up the deal. So, hey, Medio Man. Yeah. How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I showed Mrs. TV your comment the other day, Medio Man, about that question I had for you. Thank you for taking the time to spell that out. That was really well thought out and very good. So, yeah, it would have been nice to get some ASCs for 79 cents over spot, that's for sure. I've really been spending so much money on constitutional silver. We really haven't been buying a whole lot of ASCs lately.
No.
In fact, we recently did a trade for some ASCs. We traded some constitutional silver, which is really hard for me to do.
Yeah,
that was pry that out of my hand.
That was I don't know. It was a win-win situation, but I think we could have won a little bit more to make it balance out better.
I think we could have won.
So we're probably not going to be doing that too much, if at all.
Yeah, no, like I explained to Medio Man with my calculations, is that I was kind of using the amount that I paid for it as opposed to what it was really worth, and I think it was good. We wanted some ASCs, and we didn't lose money. In fact, we probably made out on the deal. If we had to use cash, we would have definitely paid more for it. But I think it was a win-win. But he probably did a little bit better at it.
He won a little bit more,
yeah,
right?
But that's all right.
Sophia Destroyer says it's still there.
Huh.
$3.83 in stock.
When I went there, I couldn't find it. I was looking on their main page for it, and then clicked on the Eagles. But I'll have to check it out. Are those Fiat? Are those Cull? Or what's different? Are those regular? I think they were Cull. There's something different about them, was it? Maybe you can help remind me. That was a few days ago. So.
Medio Man says, I just got in from a barbecue. Nice moon tonight.
Oh, Medio Man, that's great. That's what we should be. We should be doing this live from outside on the patio.
We should.
Annoy
the neighbors.
Yeah, all we have to do is take all our equipment outside. No big deal. So I meant to tell you, TB, we saw what you said about the trade before my premiere ended. That chat, my response gold piece you got. No, I ended up not getting the gold piece. In fact, that's one of the things I asked that Medio man and I were talking about. Because I really think that the value of the halves is worth a lot more than what that double gold eagle's worth. So, I mean, I paid a lot less for them, but for him to have to go out and buy them, he'd have to pay a lot more. So,
right.
and that's just
Didn't feel good about it.
it's just a lot of constitutional silver to give
Right.
up too. But
Right.
1908 $20 gold coin would
Would
be
have been
pretty
nice,
cool to
but you
own.
know what? Yeah, we're just.
So no, we didn't make that. We didn't make that trade, and he
Yeah.
still texts me every once in a while, going, "Hey, you still interested in the gold piece?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am, but not for the deal that we're trying to work." So I've held off because I really like the constitutional silver and the stacking that we're doing. And
Right.
as you know, I could turn around and we could turn around and sell it if we wanted to. But that's going to be a question I was going to ask you guys here in a moment. So.
Sherry Ward said, yes, it's absolutely beautiful here in Michigan this evening.
Yes, cool, Sherry. As you know, we're in Michigan as well, so
Mhm.
yeah, we're gonna maybe.
We saw some good weather this
We
weekend.
did. Yeah, we got a little bit of rain at one point, but
Right.
overall it's been beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Yeah, the story says they call them impaired. Yeah, a description would be awesome. But I mean, a link would be awesome. So in your video description, but yeah, no, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not gonna give in there. You know, if he wants to lower the amount, but it's just, especially with silver going up, you'd have to pay
Right.
a lot more for that stuff. So,
Right.
and really, I don't think the $20 gold eagles has gone up like silver's gone up. So they've gone up a little bit, but not as much. But yeah, I don't give him the 64s. Those have too much silver on them. Winning, I give him. He wants the Walkers and the Franklins, but as you know, Walkers tend to have a premium. People are willing to pay more for the Walkers too. So I don't know.
You
I
have
just
to consider it all. It's just
Yeah.
very difficult, and you know, if you don't have to be trading it off, then why do it for a deal that's not, you know, something that we feel like we are winning? Well, you know, also.
Yeah, also the coin's not graded either, so I told him we'd have to meet. I saw the coin; it looks pretty good. It's got some circulation on it, but I told him we'd have to meet at a coin shop and have it, you know, validated. And I'm just not ready. I just don't think it's a good enough deal to do. So, these rains went nice. Best days of the year. No longer hot, but yet not yet cool. That's right. So Silver Travis, hey Silver Travis, I don't think we said hi to you. How's it going tonight? I snagged 2 rolls of Mercury Dimes for a little spot on eBay, supposedly unsearched, but we shall see. Yeah, probably not unsearched, but still getting 2 rolls of Mercury Dimes for a little spot is awesome. That's really cool. Nice job on that one. Yeah, right, Winnie, that's exactly right. We're about finding peace, and we don't have peace in the deal. We're not going to do it. So it's
If we don't
exactly.
feel good, don't have that good gut feeling, then let's just let it be.
All right, so Mrs. TB, 9:25. Why don't we do ourselves a little giveaway here? What do you think? All
Go for
right,
it,
so why don't we do a?
What?
Why don't we start off with the big guy tonight? Why don't we start off with the quarter?
There you go with the drum roll.
All right, so are you ready for this? Do you want to read the question, or do you want me to, or do you want to get ready to type go?
I'll get ready to type go. I don't even know where my notes are.
Yeah, I don't know. Got them set down somewhere.
Yeah, I think I found them.
All right, guys, ready for a giveaway? Drum roll. I've scored some nice constitutional silver management on the advertises on search.
Hey, TB, don't mumble, please. You start reading people's comments. And can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I would love it if you would mention the person's name before you start reading their comment.
Okay. Sounds good.
You know, I'm just your little helper.
media man says he's in Toronto.
Oh, that's not too far. I love Toronto. It's
Yeah,
a cool town.
Canadian. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and clear the board and get ready for this 1963 Washington quarter. Looks to be in pretty good shape. And
now, I thought you were going to read the question.
and you're going to hit go, right? All right.
As soon as you read it.
Yeah, so now if Yacht Destroyer's giving me a new name, now I'm called Mumbling Bullion. Great. A new channel debuting tomorrow. Mumbling Bullion.
Mumbling Bullion.
All right, so here we go.
What is the question?
All right, with Labor Day being today, I got a question about Labor Day.
Oh.
What day and year was Labor Day signed into law? What day and year go?
So we need the day and year.
Yep. And this is for a quarter, folks. This is for a nice.
What year is that quarter?
That quarter is in 1963.
Ooh.
So that's a nice one. Great year.
Oh,
And
you know
day
what?
and year that.
I think you have the answer here for me to look for.
Yeah, day and year that Labor Day was signed into law. All right.
We have one guess that I see.
That's because everyone's doing their Google.
I see.
There you go. Fiat Destroyer on our screen was the first one to get it.
Okay.
Fiat Destroyer, go ahead and stop. Not like everybody's slamming us with guesses. I was like, what?
That was a lot easier to read.
So we have on our screen Fiat Destroyer right in between Silver Ripple's comments. Got the answer is June 28th, 1894. So let me read you a little excerpt from what I read. So in the wake of this massive unrest, in an attempt to repair ties with American workers, Congress passed an act making Labor Day a legal holiday in the District of Columbia and the Territories. On June 28, 1894, President Grover Cleveland signed it into law. So, Grover Cleveland signed it into law.
Yeah, but it says more than a century later, right?
And more than a century later, the true founder of Labor Day is yet to be identified, although they suspect a couple people. I read a couple names.
Oh, did you? Okay.
All right, so thank you for playing along, and congratulations, Fiat Destroyer. And you have won the quarters. Awesome.
Congrats.
As you know, we've got more things to come. We appreciate you guys out here today.
That's right. So what else?
Sherry Ward found, I believe Sherry, because Winning says she found the same. I believe September 5th. I think that date during my research said that's when.
Was that the first?
No, I think that's when a riot or something.
Okay.
No, I don't think I still have that.
That's when it was signed, but it was signed into law in June, right?
Yeah. I think that's when a riot or a protest or something happened on that date. I think that's a date that started everything to unfold for the holiday.
I didn't realize that it was because of a very negative situation.
Yeah, the workers were tired of being abused by the employers, and they wanted some time off.
Oh, was that it?
There was a strike or a riot or something that.
They needed a vacation day.
Yeah, they were just tired of being abused by the employers. So I was going to try to find it here real quick. Labor Day, yeah. So Mrs. TB, if you can.
What's going on?
Read some comments or something. While I looked this up, I was going to see what.
Oh, you were going to look it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I had it.
Oh, so Winning Image had found the same thing as Sherry Ward.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
it's that crazy Google.
Yeah, so it says the first Labor Day activity on record took place in New York City on September 5th, 1882, not 83. And 10,000 workers took part in the first Labor Day parade, and when they took unpaid time off to march between City Hall and Union Square. So that was an event that happened, is what they're calling the first Labor Day event, but it wasn't signed into law until June 28th of 1894. So.
Silver
Just-
Stealer goes, wow, all that and the government gives us a whole day off.
Right. So Silver Grandma, you crazy kids, have fun. All right, good night, Silver Grandma. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
So, Media Man says first Labor Day in Canada, April 15th, 1872.
Really?
Huh. Started in Toronto. Awesome. That's good to know. It's good to know that Canada also has a Labor Day. That's awesome.
It's interesting because we do find out, I think, more about Canada because we live so close to the border here.
Yep, they beat us to it. So, yeah, so congratulations again. So,
It was a good idea to integrate.
so I'm going to go back and talk. We got talking about the video that I published yesterday in the junk silver, the constitutional silver deal that I got. I just wanted to ask you guys if you were able to pick it up for such a good price, would you keep it or would you sell it and buy more? Because I've had some people suggest, and rightly so, not say that we haven't thought about it, that we kind of flip it and turn around and buy more. And it's, not a terrible idea. I just tell this guy, I just don't want this guy to think that I'm taking advantage of him just to buy it cheap and flip it and go back. So, so we don't, But I'm just wondering if you guys were able to get it, $4.50 off. Would your goal be to stack it and stack it hard and keep it, or would you say, if I had to sell this for even $1 under spot, I could make some decent money and turn around and buy more silver with the profit. So just wondering what your philosophies would be and what your thought process would be on that. So anybody have any thoughts on what you would do if you were able to get constitutional silver for such a good price? And Money Maniacs is back. Oh, I had to finish dinner. Well, that's good. Yeah. You know what? We never had dinner tonight.
No, we didn't.
Huh.
It was a late lunch.
Yeah, we had a late lunch and just got busy doing other things. So Silver Ripple says, first Money Maniac says, yes, stack hard and keep it for sure. Take the deal when you can. So Ripple says, keep it.
I agree.
I love Constitution Silver and it's still going up.
I agree.
If you could cycle with it, buy, sell. But I know your guy is low. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're afraid of too. Our philosophy's been to keep it. And this guy keeps telling me he's going to run out. And that day where he says, sorry, we're done.
Yeah.
Where am I ever going to find it that cheap again? We're never going to find it that cheap again.
Right.
So I think we should just stack it and stack as much as we can at that level. And then, see what happens in the future. Rumor has it that they're still melting a lot of constitutional silver.
Right.
So,
And gold too, right?
yeah,
And
gold
not so
too.
much gold, but definitely the silver.
Yep, and so, every day it gets less and less. Obviously there's a ton of constitutional silver out there still. But I think that with not knowing where silver's going, it's the ultimate crap hits the fan, fractional silver. So I think it's good to have on hand.
Sophia Destroyer had a comment, said, I'd say keep it and maybe flip key dates, semi-key dates, etc. if you have time to pull those out. So that's one thing that we need to start being aware of.
Yeah,
right?
we don't go through them. We don't know if we have any key dates or semi-key dates. We're thinking one day we'll sit down and go through them and see what we can find. But for now, we're just bringing them home and throwing them in tubes and
counting them, make sure we have the right amount.
Yeah, so Winnie Starby agrees she would keep it. Stacking, packing, keep it. All right, like it. Keep it then. All right, Silver Stealer's agreeing with his wife. Yeah, good idea, Silver Stealer. Hello.
Oh, I didn't see Eddie.
Eddie's Little Stack. How you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, hi Eddie.
And so exactly, I think it will go up one day. Yeah, I think it's going to go up and continue to be valuable. back I think when Constitution Silver's had a run where there's been quite a big premium on it. So when things start getting out of control and people feel like the economy is not in good shape, Constitutional Silver will be very hard to get. A couple years ago, all the online bullion dealers and everybody was sold out from it. So there are times when Constitutional Silver premiums go up and people buy it out. So we're not there right now, but we could be at some point with all this stuff that's going on around us.
That's true.
So
We just don't know because they really don't know how much is being melted.
right, and if you talk to coin dealers, they say a lot. The coin dealers, if you go into coin shops, they say they send it out all the time to be melted because it's cheaper. They can get money for it. They don't have to try to sell it. They can buy it cheap and send it off, and they'll pay 95 or 98% of its value, and then they'll melt it. So so let me go back up here because Media Man said Canadian silver, Canadian 24.45 are melting both gold and silver at a high rate. You guys are lucky to get silver so cheap, huh? 24.45. Wow. Plus, it's the TB hoard. Awesome to look at. The TB hoard. I don't know. We put it away and send it off to different places. So it's. We were talking the other day. If we were to look at it all, we'd probably be amazed. But we tube it up and put it away. So TB, that'd be a cool video going through all your 90%ers. Yeah, it would be a cool video.
That's
No
a
doubt.
great idea.
Yeah, going through looking for key dates and stuff, that would be pretty
That
cool.
would be fun too.
The 70D half, those fetch a nice return. Yeah, I haven't seen any 70Ds. I don't buy 40%ers usually, so all the Kennedys I get are at 64s. I do have a 70D on a proof set I recently bought, a few months ago, but unless you want to sell to me,
So who
or
is making
$50
that
more than
comment,
you paid.
Kitty, that you're reading?
Stacking and Packing says, you want to sell it to me for 50 cents more than you paid? Then I say sell. Hoard it and don't put it back in circulation. Yeah, all right, so Wolverine, yeah. I think so. I think you're right. Provident may have to call you one day and beg for some.
That's funny, Silver Ripples.
Yeah, so Wolverine says by circulation, I mean coin shops and eBay. Yep. Yeah, that we're going to talk about that here momentarily.
Yeah, right,
Money
Money
Maniacs, yep.
They do that because of the tax rates in some states.
Yeah, so, hey, Barbara, how you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. So Sherry Ward says, I bought a box of foreign coins yesterday at a garage sale, all dated 1970-73, probably around 200 for 20s. Around 200 for $20. Is that a good deal? Not really sure. It all depends on what's in there. I don't know much about foreign coins. 70 to 73 probably aren't silver, I would guess, but Barbara and Stacking and Packing must have come over from the Guido auction. I was watching that there for a few minutes, but had to leave to come back over to prepare for this, so this auction must be over maybe. That's what I'm guessing. Hey Alex, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. They're all in flips. Well, maybe they're worth something then, Sherry. If somebody took the time to put them in flips, that could indicate they're worth some money.
Could be. That's one thing we do need to do a little studying on, are the types of coins that have more value.
Yeah, right, for sure. Yeah, so any of you out there follow Coin Help You? He's got a great YouTube channel. I think he puts out a video every day. He's a gentleman. His name's Daniel. He owns a coin shop in Ohio. In fact, if he was a little bit closer, we might pay him a visit someday. But listen to me, I can't even make it.
Long trip.
I can't even make it to the one in Detroit. I'm going to one in Ohio.
Well, you can dream, can't you?
But
anyway. So then Money Maniac says because of the tax rates, if on it. If you melt it to poured, you don't pay taxes. So it is another thing for them to pay less in taxes and to keep their cash flow too, I'm sure.
Yeah, so a couple people are saying they do follow Coin Help You. So
Oh, good.
yeah, so Daniel just put a video yesterday or today about the gold coins that are being melted down. The pre-1933 gold, he believes a lot.
Really?
At least in Ohio.
Pre-1933s?
Yeah, are being
Oh.
melted because people aren't buying them and coin dealers don't want to get stuck with them. So he said that what happened is that, in Ohio, they're going to have to start paying 7% tax on bullion in October 1st. So what does that mean? That means that, either the person coming in is going to have to pay the tax, and a lot of people aren't going to want to pay 7% higher on the gold, or the coin dealer's going to have to eat the tax and lose money on it because they usually pay 95 or 98% of melt. So he showed an example of at the coin show he was at this weekend where a guy said, if you spend $3,000, I'll sell you any of these coins for melt. And he had all these double gold eagles and liberties and these various pre-1933 coins. And he said over the whole weekend he only sold one coin. So, yep. They're just going to send them off to be melted because they don't, like somebody commented earlier, they won't have to pay taxes on it. And it's really a shame that this old classic historical coins are being melted. So Media Man only wants them in good MS grade, otherwise melt. Yeah, but these, if you look at his video, you'll see these coins look like they're in pretty good shape to me. They were all just laid out on a table. You couldn't really see for sure, but yeah, I would think that there'd be something that you'd want to own for melt price if you had the money. I mean, that's part of the problem with gold is that it's so darn expensive. Who has $3,000 lying around, they can just go pick up some gold with. But silver ripples could be in the path of that. It's only 16 miles from the ocean. Well, we'll be praying for you, silver ripples, for sure. Nobody wants that mess.
Yes.
Yeah, Sherry, that's a good idea. Post a video on those coins you got from the garage sale. See if people can make some comments on it and tell you what you might have found there. It's a great idea. Dang, Ripples is in Florida. Yep, Ripples is in Florida. Be safe, man. I got the same question Barbara has. Aren't you evacuating? Because I wouldn't be hanging around with a storm of that size coming through, that's for sure. Yeah.
There's a generator.
You can hope that it stays offshore, but you never know. Those things can turn pretty quick. Well, at 1 mile per hour, it won't be too quick, but it can turn. Yeah, we gotta be praying, that's for sure, Sherry. Trying to catch up here. He's got a generator, gonna ride it out. Okay. Well, make sure you got all those precious metals protected. And can you put a life jacket on them? Can you wrap one around and make sure that they don't go sinking to the bottom of anything? So gold is gold. Collector stacking it back and says gold is gold. Collector value is only worth more to collector. Yeah, but gold that melts, not a bad purchase. It's just that melt's gone up like everything else. So, was that recent, Barbara, that you had a tornado? Went into the closet for safety? Wow, that's scary.
Oh, wow. Basement access is outside.
Oh, man. Even MS pre-33 sells for spot +5 here. Yep. My basement, wow. Closet was closed. Wow, basement outside.
Yeah. Wow.
That's scary, boy.
It is. That's why living in tornado zones like where we're at, it's always best to have a basement.
So, yeah, Richard T's asking about next giveaway. It's coming up very soon, Richard. In the meantime, you got to listen to us gab. This is Talking Bullion.
Talking, and he is going to talk.
So I mean, it just happened today, Barbara. Wow, that's pretty scary. Jeez. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I just think it's I just wish we had the money to buy some of that gold and melt. It would be
Wow,
awesome.
That would be, but
But
we
yeah,
get
so
what we
this.
can, and we are stretching ourselves. So
I mean, as you guys know, we live in Michigan, and right now Michigan isn't charging for silver and gold bullion, isn't charging tax yet, but so many states have implemented that, it's just a matter of time. And that's really going to upset me when that happens. I mean, we already pay taxes on the money that we're
that
buying.
we're using.
I mean, this
right,
is absolutely
right.
ridiculous.
Mhm.
So, Silver Streak is in the house. How's it going, Silver Streak? Silver Streak. Yeah, I saw Silver Streak join us. Hey, how's it going? And we never really said hi to Richard T. Richard T, how you doing tonight? Okay. Ha ha ha, he puts the talking and talking bullion. Boy, I do that for sure.
It was a very good name for him.
So Stacking and Packing wants to know, why would anybody live and keep their bullion in any place that has those yearly natural disasters? Well, you got to put it somewhere.
And you gotta live somewhere.
Yeah. So, all right, Fiat Destroyer. Have a good night. Take care, and thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Trying to have a bit of supper and chill out with us. Cool. All right, well, let's do another giveaway, because then I have one more topic, and then we'll do our final. So, this next giveaway is a pretty cool 1942 Mercury dime. It's in pretty good shape.
Merc.
It's a Merc. Hey, you know what? Instead of putting it there, I'll just see if I can raise it up. It's in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad at all. I would take that. Can I win it for myself? What if I were to answer the question? Could I win?
That's cheating because you can see the answer.
Alright, moving to place doesn't have them, then I don't have any complaints. Michigan is smart, buying bullion will keep a lot of people off welfare. Yep, that's right, Meteor Man. Alright, so here we go for the dime. Get ready to type go, and here is our,
What?
you know what?
Did you mess up?
I'm just going to change questions because I want to ask this question after we do that. So,
Okay,
alright. So this is going to be an easy one for the state, folks. You ready? Alright, here we go. Name a state. Go! This is an easy one. Is this for a nice Mercury dime? Come on, we're going to have to keep a close eye out, Mrs. TB, because it's probably going to come cruising past us. So, silver over rim, rather stack modern gold eagles. Alright, so.
Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen it yet. Keep going. There's only 50 of them.
Oh, I see one.
You can stop. Go ahead and stop. I thought this would take a while, but it doesn't look like it did. So let me just go back. Alright, the winner is Money Maniacs with New Hampshire was the state. So, Money Maniacs has won the nice 1942 Mercury dime.
Woohoo!
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Yes, congrats.
Really cool.
Nice
All
dime.
right, folks. Yeah, and I did, hey, Indiana Tones, thanks for joining us. I did just want to go back to Silver Wolverine's comment right before we did the giveaway. He said the Europeans were hoarding the pre-33 gold coins. Once they sent the hoard back, a lot of them became common. I'd rather stack modern gold eagles, yeah.
Mm.
And to be clear, there wasn't all the gold coins that they were talking about. It was the common ones, like the Liberties and Gold Eagles, the $2.50 Indian heads, and the $3, and obviously the $4 Stella wouldn't be melted. But so the premium ones weren't being melted, just the common ones. So, hey, Lucky's joined us. Yeah, Money Maniacs, please send your mail-in information to tb@talkingbullion.com, and we'll get that sent out to you. Congratulations. Stacking them back and says New Hampshire's been around for a while. I think it just needs to be Hampshire now.
Old Hampshire or just Hampshire?
So yeah, we have one more thing, then we'll do our final giveaway and let you guys finish off your Labor Day. So I wanted to show you something that I did here. Let me
Oh, yeah.
move these out of the way. So I got this in the mail, and you guys know my mail-in address, pretty common, pretty frequently out there. But anyway, I did a trade. I think it's the second trade I did online, and this was with a person off YouTube that's doing a live chat with some auction, some giveaway stuff. And so I'm interested in opening it up and wanted to see what you guys thought about it. So maybe Media Man can give me a little bit of help on its value and stuff. I think I didn't trade that much for it, but still kind of curious to open this up and see what you guys think about it. So I'm not really sure what else he put in there, and I don't want to open up in front of you guys because I don't know that he was expecting me to do this, but oh, got a cute little picture.
Aw, awesome.
Alright, so hang in there, guys. I'm trying to package this up really well. I mean, really well. I mean, like, totally well. What's another word I can use?
Totally taped.
Wow. Alright, good job. Alright, might have to get the coin cam out for this one.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. I think this would be okay
Yeah.
to show. And then I think that the other side is good.
Let me just go ahead and show this. This thing is really, really small. So, all right. So, Media Mary's first go Buffalo. All right. So let me show you guys this. This is what is called a 3-cent piece, or sometimes called a trime. Are you guys familiar with this? Let me take it out of the plastic and put it under the coin cam and let's take a look at it. So yeah, I traded some Mercury dimes for this, and let's see if we can get a better look at this. And
That's out of focus there,
I
TV.
know, gotta change the position of it. Let me
Adjust.
the other
Go in the wrong
way.
direction. There, that looks pretty good.
Let me follow it up here. So we're only working on 3 for each year, need 3 more, or working on 1 for each year, need 3 more.
Oh.
So yeah, this is called a 3-cent piece. It's the smallest coin that the U.S. Mint has ever made, and it became popular back when postage stamps went from a nickel to 3 cents. And so it's an 1853 silver piece. And it's 75% silver and 25% copper. In 1854, they made it and started making it 90%. So yeah, I've always wanted a trime, so it's pretty cool.
That is.
3-cent piece, nice. Where from again? I bought it. I traded 24 Mercury dimes for it, and I got it off of a YouTuber, and his name was Rich, and Rich Cali. You guys probably are aware of him. I think he's got thousands of subs. But he says, yeah, thanks for the trade. He guarantees that I'll like it. If not, I can send it back. And says thanks for joining him on the on the live stream. He appreciates that. So
Yeah.
he also sent a nice letter with pictures from his grandkids.
It's great. We love the grandkid picture.
It's really cute.
Years old.
Really cute.
Cute.
Yeah, so this one appears to be in decent condition. You know, his camera that he had on his site wasn't that good. This looked almost like it was copper. And, but yeah, I thought that, you know, with what I pay for, you know, the Mercury dimes, I basically pay $1 a piece for them right now. So I thought, you know, for $24, it was a nice little thing to have. And again, this thing is tiny. This thing's in pretty good shape.
It looks even better under the camera because
Yeah.
it's so small it's hard to see the detail.
Yeah, it's really small. It's a really small coin. But yeah, the history of the 3-cent piece is that it's was minted from 1851 to 1873 in very limited quantities. And they wanted to do it for the postage stamp, but also have something between the cent and the half dime. So Medio Man says we had quite a few trimes all going now. So Medio Man, but the condition, would you have any idea about what this was worth? I read that in the lower grade it was worth about $36. It looks to be not a terrible grade, but so I figured that 24 dimes for what I paid for them was pretty good. But would you have any idea what this the value of this might be? Just curious if you might know. And it's pretty cool. I like it. So it looks really good under the camera, like Mrs. TB said.
It does.
Yeah, looks really good. Yeah, can I place it next to the Merc dime for size? Yeah, sure, that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, where'd you
Where'd I
put
put that
that?
Merc dime? It is smaller than the Merc dime for sure. So let me click back
Switch
over here,
cameras.
and we can zoom in. So yeah,
Definitely small.
so even if we put it on top, kind of do it like that.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's a
And
tiny
then
little
what
thing.
about thickness? I think it's a lot thinner too.
It's very thin, yeah. Look at it fits.
The tip of your finger.
But it's a cool coin. It's an 1853. I mean, what the history of this thing, huh? It's really cool. Hey, Kellen, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Yeah, it is small. It's a tiny little thing.
Mm-hmm.
So $65 in very fine condition. So cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. He had quite a few of them he was selling that night. So yeah, I thought it'd be nice to have a little piece of history. 1853. Well, who knows who's carrying this around and what they bought with them. I'm kind of surprised, right, that a postage stamp was 5 cents back then. They lowered it to 3. It seems like that'd be pretty high price to send a letter back then.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Steel says they had problems with vending machine accepting those 3-cent pieces, so they delayed the vending machines for another 100 years. Seriously, a little nice piece. I thought I didn't even get the connection. They wouldn't have vending machines. I'm like, really? They had problems? Well, then that's like, wait a minute. Come on.
Gotcha.
So Silver Wolverine says, I wish they did 1/4 ounce buffaloes every year. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I don't. I like buying the 999. That's why I buy the Canadian Maple Leaf Silver Wolverine. And I wish, you're right, I wish they did do a fractional 9999 from the U.S. Mint.
Mm-hmm.
But they just have that 1 ounce buffalo coin. And I'm not personally a Indian head buffalo fan as far as the design goes. But yeah, I love the Canadian Maple Leaf. So you're giving the poor little trim a complex. So anyway, I thought that was cool. I waited for that for a while and finally got it in the mail. And I again, it's going to be hard not to lose this thing. This thing's pretty tiny.
You need to put it back in that little sleeve. So.
Yeah, I need to. But anyway, so I thought you guys would enjoy opening up that because that's a pretty cool.
So easy to misplace.
Yeah, it is going to be. I need to put it in one of these there, Mrs. TV. This is
What's
a
that?
little one too big, but
Oh,
put it in there.
it's one of those.
put it in a flip, right?
Oh yeah, that is.
And let me zoom back out here. I got this way zoomed in. All right, so we have our final giveaway. What do we have? It's
Bullion bonus. What is it again?
we do this.
Bullion?
We do this
Bullion bonus?
We do this every week, and she still looks at me like, "What?" We have fun. We do. You might not be a fan of the buffalo design, but when you see the design in gold buffalo, you may change your mind. The depth of spear quality. Stacking them back in, that's a good point because I've never held one in my hand and looked at one, so you're probably right. The thing's probably absolutely gorgeous. Hey, trims are coins too. Poor little trim. So misunderstood. So value TV ballpark. I thought it was about, if you're still talking about the tram there, silver steel, I thought it was about $36-40. Media man said, in very fine condition, it would be about $65. So yeah, it's nice to have. All right, so bullion bonus time. This is going to be an easy one for these people who are coin people. I'm afraid it'll probably go very quick, but we will see.
And what do we have as the giveaway?
The giveaway is a 1968 40% JFK.
All right, people like the JFKs.
Yeah, they do. Even 40%ers are nice to have. I'd take one. All right.
Hey, you're giving one away.
So here we go.
So what's your question then, TB?
My question
for this
is,
gaw?
you guys ready? You get ready to type go, Mrs. TB.
Okay, I'm getting ready. Anytime you're ready.
What is another name for the 3-cent piece?
Go.
Go. We're not talking about trying. We already know that.
There's another name.
There's another name that's commonly referred to as.
Yep. Another name.
For the
we already talked about
3-cent
trime.
piece. Not a trime.
Nope.
There's another
I
name
don't
for
see
it.
it.
No,
see
still
it.
continue to guess. This is for the
No.
JFK.
Oh man. TV, this turned out to be a more difficult one.
Yeah, it sure did.
Wow. They might need to go Google it and do some kind of search. Hey, I see a winner. How
You
about
do?
Yeah.
No. No.
Right? No?
Oh, now they do. Maybe yours came up.
Yeah. Maybe mine's a little faster than yours?
Yeah, you can go ahead and stop. Go ahead and stop.
So
It
what
is
was it?
Silver Ripples got it with fish scales. These coins are commonly referred to as fish scales, and I think it's because of how small they are. I tried to look it up, but yeah, Silver Ripples got it with a fish scale.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Silver Ripples.
Yeah, sorry I got distracted in writing your name down so we didn't forget. And yeah, somebody said 3-cent nickel. No, but there actually is a 3-cent nickel. I don't have mine
It's
handy,
different
but
though, isn't it?
it is. It's got a 3 on the side, and it's I think it's actually made out of nickel. This has
really?
3 on it too, so it does have the 3 bars. The 3-cent nickel does have the three bars on it like that, the 3 like columns, but it's bigger, and it's I believe it's made out of nickel. I would have to assume so. Yeah, congratulations there, Silver Ripples. Another nice coin going to be sent your way.
That's right.
So Media Man says that's why they Canadian called silver 5-cent pieces here. Huh. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. We appreciate you. We weren't sure if you'd be joining us on Labor Day. We forgot to mention it last week, whether or not we were going to ask you guys if
Right.
you would be available for Labor Day, and we forgot to bring that up. And then so we figured we'd jump out here and
Yeah.
see if you guys wanted to have some fun with us tonight. And so we really appreciate you coming along and having some fun with us. And we always have a great time with you guys. You guys make us laugh at your funny comments and stuff.
Me
It's
too.
so cool.
Hey TB, check and make sure that you received Money Maniac's email, please.
Okay.
We want to make sure that that gets taken care of.
Um,
Sometimes it's hard to follow up. Later
No, I do not have it yet.
on.
Oh, wait a minute. Yep, I just received it.
Okay, awesome.
We do have it,
Yeah,
Money
I didn't
Maniacs.
want to
Thank
sign
you.
off without making sure that
Yep.
you knew where to send that gaw.
Yep. No, thank you, Money Maniacs. I have Silver Ripples and Fiat Destroyers addresses, so we should be good. Thank you, everyone. You guys have a wonderful night. We really appreciate you joining us and spending time with us. And
Thanks.
we'll
for
see you next
joining
Monday
us.
with some new giveaways and some awesome questions. We hope. All right. Take care, everyone.
Thanks again.
Be safe. Those of you down in Florida
Yes,
and on the
be
East Coast,
safe.
be safe.
We'll be praying for
We'll
you.
be praying for you. Take care, everybody.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.